Ayafo yamamwachi eba LATV Morning Breeze show no enwa na muguso a mohwe enase kese pa enkoma obaade twedi amponyankopon a wama ene moja ADF sane yenso yete ha yedi ensem papa ensem dede ensem etumpon emanipa abrabo ekonkan ma omanga na sofa ne tumapa efra no ene yedi bramo anopei na medawase pa se oso do afidie no ato ha se a woni ebehwe abomu pa anopei na wonu se Reggie Anderson me ba se isa de na menu aba na ye wa ha menu aba so de anopei waji adide mpa enye easy chese wo hwe chese enye easy o me se ende the hairstyle no kwa de me hu se me friend o shin no se me friend de be you ma test up anopei what to say ma test aba what does happen where sa wan ma me na sere kakra na me friend chia kese pa ema obrempon ne ma me wonu se mo na mo hwe mama test bibia akosoma no ye da mase pa nhira kese pa enkoma mo sa mo so mo bo ma test na o ye bibia fine ma ye pa ma test afi de kasa
Nyankopon adom
sa
erade we o ma nsu ato
ene de enye easy o
chese dipe de enchianka sabi kafe na ye ya sorry
anope de me amitumu say oh weather na air condition natural one cool pa etino de radiasi pa so ma bi mo anyu sa na emom no light off no sa light out na e kokko so Accra ni Ghana afana nyina no yesremu a ya yetu say de em say politics crowd in who ya jim say no em say nra minority for ba out e be he can send bebre em penisa me megidi se dun so bia sha say na nso no ECG for munyama no intentempa so na jese bibia nkonkan mai because affect a lot of businesses pa SMEs especially nyaade a eboya kra na ye ka de sa no mama test edin chia kese pa my sponsors quickly na fe no ya to adwumade ni nyina so ma test
yo ye di kan ye din chia kese ma ya boafo nyina Helios Care Center o se spondylosis arthritis sciatica adie bia ye nompemu yare de hwemochi akwa wo sankofo Michelle Camp kwan no snebra na omonye ofefefe na ohonto afen so be third cleaning services almost so say office na ye fin ana efie one movie called new place na person ye sie ho yo kama mawa enhwe ba bia hwe be third cleaning services omeba be di djumani nyina maw na wo so wani age afen so janka natural mineral water insukroji a wonu ma no typhoid intino Ishomochi akwan na pebito febiko si ufie offices na unya hoho a uye party weddings uye funerals nso a febiko pebito na bibia be kama edi amaw
yo ayefo ye behwa ye motivational quote no quickly na ye ko say are ready am fanto so na hefo ne ye ne ko so ye motivational quote pe say ye hye wonkran pa say wo so bibia wo ye bia wa brabom no say koyie maw ready adum ntino enti say motivational quote no are ready am ye hwe na ye hu ne eko
okay or say your motivational quote for this month or see if you don't like the road you are walking start paving another one if you don't like the road you are walking start paving another one Laura Carbeck ena odiama ya na pay
asem ya mama kai mesofo panyi pa wo ma sorry Bishop Boda mi chia wa no pay Bishop Boda no kan asem bi say if you don't like the plant and you don't like what you have sown now, you should change the seed.
Yes.
We do ya bibi na sa de na we do ya aso aba na wo hwe aba na aso no we na say enya ade a we ni gi ho a change the seed. We talking about the genesis of everything that you are doing. Omode so be hu ne wo ye pa wa brabom na wa ye ni yie. Nya se wo ye ni biara bia keke na che se wo so ye konti wo so ko ye ba nti wo so ba da bi empenisa akra. Na ye behwe matters anope me pese me bisa asem bi quickly answer na yako ye photo shoot challenge no yan hwe asem bi me pese bisa asem bi matters skeleton ombeti ma kuntokwa
this say in the movies there very possible but in the physical I mean skeleton the idea ye tohuru bibia nim aha nti se ade a hwe niw de onti me ho me moja niw moja ni bibia mu a enye adwuma enti no se mo beko de na make na ye I mean movies
enye movie asem kwa na make kura
in the physical
yeah
say skeleton I say bia me ye projection me my skeleton say bia even feasibility describe skeleton ye dey actually no ana say nipadua ye nim say nipadua no skeleton na ye ka aha say bia ma fa idea bi e na machine George no ye skeleton ma ya to me nya mfa mba but say bia o kan skeleton ye be wadum first onipa wawu an bones ne ha se no de na physical dey age say we chechim
yo me chechim na answer me chechim pa cho ure fi new nation for ye mom abaso kaka na answer na ya to aso
oh yeah new nation pa omuso kan ya bo afọ no we say world cup here ebe and say world cup near kontu obi apese wutu no enhwe nche ba bia I know me catch us say ansa no obi dey TV so no odi abreye say emohu dey na che say omu authentic intini nyagidie na bra officer GMO say obedu o ground bibia obeye bia no omu kakra ombejo na mo ahwe say bibia be ko na won so afi no watimi atena aduple ni hu bi na wako krofa bro chie be ye US of A na so akohwe cap ni bi na wo so ani age
ma just ye be ko
yebeko
ana me China wo kobra
na wo mo beko me na ma hwechire
wa hwechire
me dem pese me continue de wo beko amommo nko
yo minim se wo pese beko but we den ka akwa nke be fine pa
pese wo mo ko me de
yo new nation for him some de beko pa tie de ensuro kura e beko aba ma test be hwe china bia e fine pa ye twa ye ho sima ye ba pe ne ya de adwuma de ni abeto ato ase ba sesia yo awefo ya san bebi wonum se adwuma de na eno an yeguso a ye mo anwuti ne ye wa ha wonum se muni wa yenso ye ni ho enti no ye da sepa sabodi mafidie no ato LATV anope a mohwe morning breeze show no na de bia masema meka ne se wo business bia wo ye na se wo pese business no etu mpon kwan de abomode so be hwe ye kira kwan ye wo chado runabout LATV wunya dru ho pe ubi so bia on be kire se station na ni na wo de business so ba so a yenso ye be hwe professionally na ya hwa ma business no etumpompa ensuro kura wo wan ba nyina edi ho adanse se ya boa won pa ti bomode na so be kan ye ho na bibia enkon kan eman na bebe edu ima test e ba ko hwe ye news headlines around the world no quickly na ye huni eko ye ba ni abeto aso ye ba sisi a say ye video okay ya ba yanko
We meet too in the aftermath of the incident not far from this great building that sought to harm the leadership of your nation and to foment wider fear and discord. Let me say with unshakable resolve, such acts of violence will never succeed. The alliance that our two nations have built over the centuries, and for which we are profoundly grateful to the American people, is truly unique. Those roots go even further back in history. The US Supreme Court Historical Society has calculated that Magna Carta is cited in at least 160 Supreme Court cases since 1789, not least as the foundation of the principle that executive power is subject to checks and balances. America's words carry weight and meaning, as they have since independence. The actions of this great nation matter even more. I pray with all my heart that our alliance will continue to defend our shared values with our partners in Europe and the Commonwealth and across the world. And that we ignore the clarion calls to become ever more inward-looking.
Mr. Speaker, Their Majesties King Charles III and Queen Camilla.
We meet in times of great uncertainty, in times of conflict from Europe to the Middle East, which pose immense challenges for the international community. We meet too in the aftermath of the incident not far from this great building that sought to harm the leadership of your nation and to foment wider fear and discord. Let me say with unshakable resolve, such acts of violence will never succeed. The alliance that our two nations have built over the centuries, and for which we are profoundly grateful to the American people, is truly unique. Those roots go even further back in history. The US Supreme Court Historical Society has calculated that Magna Carta is cited in at least 160 Supreme Court cases since 1789, not least as the foundation of the principle that executive power is subject to checks and balances. America's words carry weight and meaning, as they have since independence. The actions of this great nation matter even more. I pray with all my heart that our alliance will continue to defend our shared values with our partners in Europe and the Commonwealth and across the world. And that we ignore the clarion calls to become ever more inward-looking.
Mr. Speaker, Their Majesties King Charles III and Queen Camilla.
MPP Council of Elders meeting. And then Dumso is back. Don't blame Akosombo fire. Minority na Aircane. And 2 robbers killed in police gun battle. And MPRA's digital system reshapes pension sector. And then ritual murder hits Sefi Yoso. And then that is Daily Guide. It's me call the Ghanaian publisher. Or say, okay, so Dumso. So Edubua in a trial multiple admissions by witness contradict state's claims. And then Otunfo Hills Nick Danso. Now Weja MP gave BEC candidates made in Weja sandals. Wow. So that is the daily the Ghanaian publisher. It's in me called the Crusading Guide. Or say the new Crusading Guide. Or say Mr. Owuswe Free Koto loses campaign spokesperson. And then drivers take on bridge over new road towing charges. Say costs could deepen financial woes of already strained trotro taxi drivers. And then He Goldfields defies Section 14 of Minerals Act, bent on killing OSP minority. And then Upon Nkrumah delivers big on education. And then Republic versus Edubua. Key admission from AG's witness, Edith Ruby Opoku Edumwa, that contradicts AG's case. And you know, the dailies in a way na woman. And in headlines they want to be a pebia. Now I could read the main stories now.
Yo. Na anope Maltes. Yebedi enkomo kakra. Afa ade bia emse nipa kan wasem bebre nanso yedi echira ye nheda hu the way forward no ntino ene de ampaye bedwa ne de ampaye bedwa pa na ansa na metin kakra achira no ma memfa ye phone lines no entu dwa na ahwefo so nyina mo amopesa mo fra bia no mo betimi afra e wo 0546 472639 0546 472639 say the good screen so about me a friend also watch the wadrin efa enkomo ayeba bedi no e bedi enkomo bebre na so ye de autism ene ye de hyaase say wo hwe autism ensemsem ya yaka wo Ghana memu na ade ba kwa memu ni say there's a lot of misinformation as education in shada and cut down ye ebi adwin say yare ebi so feel say ebetimi prevent just obi a chana adwin na the little research am here found am men say ntisa akra nti we need the right kind of person obetimi am my proper education about autism esan say me hwe na me say ade bia very deep very very deep pa say obetna se na deep akona make na say obetna se pa na say o start say o church ye mu na bo say say obi a ukura to okebe na autism kwa unim and so would hu differently say bia obi na yare na or hospital go je ayare sa na bibisa then no you decide say you be sa campaign way at least you be take at least a week kura pa dey to me fa educate your viewers no mo amhwe yan ahwefo we ye teacher ni we ye we a wo kan wo fo ho we obi a wo hwa nkola na we I mean obi a we ye nipa mo adwuma bia no even bosses are more office kwa corporate world no kura po no e won say mutumi hu ade no exactly what it is na e kina bi won say da woni nipa be relate eja sa ye betu enema ajeje mu sa na chese e de how pa ene amane hu pa abrɛ pa enti no ene no de ya hyada ya to yen safre obi a ono no over 40 years experience in education in education so that make an or you be so or some educational expert or a specialist in learning support just okura a lot of certificates just because me be kin kan pa anhwa ye nyamre kura or MA in guidance and counseling or a degree in educational psychology just edoso pa me person no akasa betna sa na bia wabobo ma chen na chese ye hu de ekọ etino ye dase pa se wa be kan ye ho anopa ye chese no ye bedi nkomonti ye be bo ne teu pa na ye ma ye nkofo invite na wa betna se na chese ɔtena ase na afei de ahwɛfoɔ nyina hu nipa ko a yɛka no ase na kyerɛ sɛ de nkɔmmɔ no ahyɛhyɛ so nti yɛbɛtwa yɛn ho sima yɛba pɛ ne yɛbɛn interview yɛ special guest a waba yɛ studio anɔpɛ yɛbɛba sisi a
abusia wo hwɛ me wako aba ade ba Helios Care Center aha ye treaty conditions bi te sɛ obi a wanya spondylosis obi a wachi bramu wachi kasai eye wo ya wontimi nyina so mfa nya adwuma obi a won so de ne sciatica enti ama eye oto ase enti ni tam emuta atwetwon obi nso a ne de ne eye ne kotodwe amu ahodwo enti wontimi nyina so nya adwuma obi nso a ne de no eye ne sisi ananse bia bibia e friend lambago ana back pain wachi kase no eye wo ya yie pa ma otini mu ana okon mu kura no a abusia woten ka se ye wo ya obi so a ne de no eye arthritis se ye osteoarthritis se ye rheumatoid gout ne nyina no o de ba Helios Care Center ye behwe na ye yie firi wo so ye wo Sankofo bus stop Michelle Camp Road fire numbers e wo screen so na frɛ ye oba ye beboa pa ye firi wo so na enen ye ba behwe the signs and symptoms of spondylosis ohawa etama ye chibremu ye chikase no eho kire no ema ye chikase no eho etochiba enti ema obi oho no mo a onamo a na wachia ana se eta eye ne yayie pa onubu oho no nso a onamo a otimi hu se obre yie ana se ogina wo se wo ye adwuma ana se wo ye ade a otenka se na chikase no eta eye ne yayie pa abusia de atia ne se wachika sai ebe hyase ayewo ya enema bi a wo hu no ene se ontimi nante se de ya na nka otimi enante kane no obi nso wo no mo a na chika sai no eya na emu etai eye no titiriti ana se de anka nipa bi a wachika sai etimi ye flexible na se wo pese wo ku mu a watimi akon mu no obi wo ha ka se won kon ne mu a abusia ontimi enko ani mu obi nso wo no mo a sabi wo se eba se bi a esese wo jane nan kura no a eya no won te se sabi esese o jane nan wo behwa na chese wo jane nan agu ne ho eno ane efre ne se losing of sensation na yese ekoba ne sa na chese atenka sabi se jonso de wo a ubenya no anase bia wo pese wugya wonan a ubenya no saa atenka no efiri ho kɔ wenum nyina aye nsenkyerene a abusua ehya ase se ba wo so a na kyese kyere wo se wochika sai no chimatobi aba ho ba na saa wo de baba Helios Care Center na yahwe na yayi efiri so na obi bisa se spondylosis kura na edie na de ba niema hodo bebre ebi ene se enyini odasani unyini a edru ba bia especially yema amenomo ye papa no mo a omanyi efiri beye se 55 years kono eya na bebre no a ewo saa ohawi na afei nso obi wo hono mo nso a na adwuma a woye ananse bia emfie bebre ni adwuma a oye no adwumaden woni eta soasoa niema woni eta pagya niema obi hono mo na adwuma a oye na ya tenase otenase che obetimi atenase the whole day ye maame no mo ya motonton ade wo dwom mokola dwom kaneshi agbogboleshi dwom ni ade mo nso so munyi adu ba bia mota enya saa spondylosis a ye ka ho asami ananse taa oni a andom time fi bibiri ni no omo so eta enya sa spondylosis a ye ka wasemi esan se taa no se wonuma eduru ba bi a abusua etimi ema ensuo bi ewo ye chika sei no ensuo totrotro bi ewo ba bi a ya toatoa no mpenu sa ensuo totrotro no eno na ma wo chika sei no emu mre entekoba se bi a esese wo ko ase de obroni kan se flexible enti ekoba se esese wo ko mu a wotumi akwa no sa ensuo no nyina no enam cigarette na wanom over the years enti no ema sa ensuo no nyina besenko enti ensuo no besenko sa ema wo chika sei no ho no ewo dry enti dry na se wo sa na fei obehu se na bushins na ehye ho no nso na eno nso so ewewe enti ewe na fei dompe ni dompe edi ahia ekoba ne sa wachika se no emu be ye wo ya wachika se no okun mu a obebre wachika se no ugina wo so wo ya ade a kakra na emu ye wo ya enti weenum ne eniema abusua etimi ema obi endo bi nso ane de no nso ebi ane de wo no se de obroni eka ne se genetics enti ebi ana ewo na busuam ene ye de awo no na ne nyina akyi de eka ne se fabra
ene ya saba chese ye hwia bomu sa na ha na ohwe screen no so a and the question me bisa mama test no ene da so no chese pesi ewu say do skeletons fight, should they fight et wa wo so hwe so both my friend also do agent na atu dwane ehun ye come say enipa eheda to the main channel say about in the course of the program no me church as any ehun ye ko ehun say skeletons be dwa fight or pa karate pa na hwe effect of it na esema wa idea kakra na so yen samra studio na yenya special guest bi wa hanuma said na America no we ye obi a ono odi autism akotene pa ye kan autism a odi mu akotene pa na obi a wa sheda ye a ogusu ye a lot of research a odi nyama bebri eba out efa sa autism ensem ya ekoso identity no and we are so privileged yenya age pa unze media matters ye kan youth obi anim se me dem fa youth in dia agrokra me hu obi a ye young energetic no sandi bibi mu akotene sa na meni age pa me fa kwan bia so e dey promote sa nipa no eno anti me wani je kese pa se yenya sa beautiful lady wa betina yen che me se wo so hwe a wo so be hu se yes asema me kan nyina no kre pa na why na me kan asemi nipa me kan asemi abayo bia ne ho fe papa obi yire o Mrs. Osanye Kristo nipa okwa sorry wo one of the biggest mega churches in this country na me type friends of mama kra unse sorry for the that say the title na no an se fata no pa ono so wonkola ono so ohwe omo pa na we nyina achi no Osanye se adwuma we adwuma kese we pa wagye ato ne buso se obeye se adwuma aboa omo go through sa autism ya kan wa seminar chese wa chechen ase yiye na yenso yetime di nkunim ewo ni e wotan for person o ye wo asu bia ye bedi so nkunim wanka amen kese kra etano pay yenya ye nua ba ye maame ya danfo Mrs. Gifty Ochre won fa fide no to no so na amanfo hu say yes nipa me kana asema ha mama test agia atena ne nchempa with the girls enye easy but you na want to say me won ye pa ni je pa se wa jimre pa se oni bedi enkomo pa efa autism ho anope me catch mama test no so ne ji pa no se o we de obeba ntempa na also obeka woni ani wabon komo ntene de enkomo ne ebebo esan se ye pese ye hu niam bi a efa autism no ni how we should actually deal with it na yenso ye de ato ye kotojo na chese bibia konkan mai etino eno ati ne ye frewa no pay se bibia iboko de sa efie so ye fine oh okay say me call for no more backstage me kan cho say wait mama oni so kakra aha ne sere so efe pa nya sam kitwa na autism ha said American enipa bebre dwin so mo ho nyansa nimde bi anso so ubekọ eche behwem na chese enye sa akra na tie kra de ne de wo ba ya yesre wa kire exactly what autism is me enwa ndeko
me aba me das say wama akonya say LTV say yentimi nkyere amansan ne autism ye ye hwehwa no yeguso ya spread awareness na nipa nyina beji obi biara autism atum so yeah that's it all advocates we say thank you all right so yeah autism autism me de brofo kakra fra senia
bomode ya kosupa
okay it's a neurological difference
okay
neurodevelopmental difference
okay
so yeah can say neurodevelopmental difference if fa adwen etwatwa say obanyin enanyin abofra the brain forms into formation of the brain no echo form in a different way
okay
from what ye nyina ye nimu no
se oba enyinsan a akwala na all form wo ne yam no ana ne wumbu no mu no ne brain no said that brain no e sheda e form no enu asem na okay okay
nti ehye wo kwan foforo so
okay
away from the ye nyina ye nimu no
okay the when na ye nimu no
well enu de ye ntimi nka because
okay
ye kan be ka say bi omo ye excuse me to say abnormal
okay
but then there he na normal
okay
just that omo de any different
okay
from ebi won so de
it is a mitiwasi ya o pa che brain na e form wo womb bi no ye wo bi wo ha enye normal ya abnormal
we can't say that
okay
because obedient will say we na normal na say
we na enye normal okay
just that different
okay
it is say dano me de toto ye de machines bebre aba say ebi won ma usomu feche ye adwuma wa hu ebi won so a ukosom na feche a enye adwuma nti ne obeka so wenye papa
okay
ebi so na wo na unim
sene ye no okay
what I say
okay
nti say ye hu sene omo adwen ni sifa etia eno de obeka say
na tie ana se nye sa na tie okay
ba nye se omo nya papa
okay enti na obia na adwen eye ne se ye ka so obi wo autism a ebia na adwen nye papa no enye sa na tie okay but omu kura adwen foforo okay uhia obi a owo ehun nimde obetimi a relate with omo no wa church se don be yom so be fa adwen no e de aye adwuma enye sa okay that thing na nkofo dwen say autism yare na
yare kra say the medical kana ya adwen ni na ahyehyɛ kwan foforo so enti no untimi nka say yare
okay
enye yare ahyehyɛ kwan foforo so enye yare ne ya ka say ehu aduru ni enti ginanom na ebekɔ enye yare ni de that means ewo ho adwen no se ne yete no saa na betie
okay
ekosi se nipa no se bi obenyi na odi efiri asase so
okay enti traits na nipa bi etumi ka say we there okay so bit much some of the traits ni bia
okay see generally there were 3 broad traits I share
okay
can social skills
okay
nipa enkita hodi
okay
na ibi wo moto sin
okay
because
onim say they socialize okay or anti so said maybe a canon anti so
obi sa na ya ombe hia moa sene ombe timini afoforo edin kita ho
okay
ena eba kasem
okay
bi wono ma trait bi sa mo omunya sinto kakra ho en so sa ombe hia bo sene ya obia develop kasa
okay
nya kasa se ensemu fini no maba obi wo ebe sign
okay
obi wo no ma obe hia pictures actual say o me per bread nti onu onya picture of bread obetimi dey achero
okay
won say we na maybe
okay okay not just that is one aspect the socialization aspect no said the obey oni nipa inkita hodie no ebe konkan said the obey formulate the thoughts na oni nipa kasa ne nkeka no that is one aspect but obet match another aspect
the third one your friend is sensorial issues
issues
yes your senses are it was senior environment no or no or perceive senses has to do with senior o tasting yama
okay
senior o feeling yama or skin
okay
senior o smelling yama
okay
senior what
okay
you have 5 of them
okay
the sights the taste we've all learned that in school in omune was senior omu receive sa environment
okay
stimuli no
okay
bi wono ma dede wo bebi owo no ye very loud wona so insay yeti he mekasa esia boy any other sound bi wa ha bi aguna so dede wontimi nso ne so nti sa no behia amwa
okay
ho sani on betimi atena sa bi wono beduane bi we kana no a tasty for one
there's a sense of taste touch smell that 5 senses ni nyina are different okay
ni nyina obehia amwa sani betimi ni ye nyina atena fa
okay na when I said yes obetimi detect saade we in the first place e bia wa woba na eba no or sa we traits ibi parents no our parents trained well enough and our parents when him dia obetimi dia detect say me be in the sense of the 5 senses no is it the same as the and say different and the way of formulating the kasa the way of kasa the way of socialization said the no can parents actually get this easily can they be able to detect this one easily out of their children?
I would say that no for now. I feel na awareness neighbor.
Okay.
And can a papa mu ananka ye say and can nanya fair frupe in chere bi wo hon ma yedi ni fem.
Okay.
Senia abofrani pia obetimi di nani ato homa hwesa anyema we nyina. Ntitete no omuhu niema bi etosia na omo de ama nchiremu foforo so akole die em so yensuo ba akole die em say ya boni dua awofo ni dua enti bi wo kwa awofo no ho se bibi to chama so bisie
o akole ni sie
o de abofra ni be sie se ne nipa hu no ma be kan sem bia koso hu ni se ye niwo adie bi
asemo ntina anyone would anyone e ukata ni would anyone is here dem akosi da ben
na fair say
okay na o kasa no o ma ya tiase say autism enye yare so does it mean say obia betimi nya autism ana
obia betimi enye awobi
obia wobi
enye yare nti ye nkasa obenya
okay
unya bibi in the course of life what I say in ade na ne buy
okay
Inti obia ebetimi ewo sa autistic traits ni bi. Sa me ebetimi abase me obi.
Okay.
Oso sa wonim.
Okay.
Ye frɛ bibi masking.
Okay.
Okata osunya se ni nipa nyina ye omade na oso esua na kata so. Because o pesa o fit in. Inti nipa dodo ni nyina nyia ebetimi abase na o autistic. Nenso because o pesa o fit into society no of maske.
I see.
Yes. But then as time goes on, if say one can show with them, and you will person say, you may be en sink mouth. Okay, can 1, 2 be boomer. The woman obeys me a movie to ask questions, find out the air cost. Not to say.
Is there a way I would go to me test this away autistic?
Call hospitals now, or more the right tools to test that.
Okay. wait my information kakrabia how they go about to get to know this.
Me started from Enkola Ketwas.
Okay.
Intino. Oba na ukwa. The first thing on be try some be really out here ni hearing.
Okay.
The son say some mostly more autistic no. Obo ni din so a onte. Aha. Ti e be share the hearing to see say na so ni mienu nyina etekasa na.
Okay.
You really that one out first.
Okay.
If you be bisa wofo ne bisa wofo ne nsem.
Okay.
Efa abofran awom. Yin san ni awom. Ebia nye bi wo no ma encounter o metimi a put one me two together. Ama itimi aboa. E na abofra ni nyim. Ni me bi wo no ma wodi weni to form hu say me di meni to form hu say ade we me ba no edru stage a e wo say otimi point bibi ma me no. Wanye.
Okay, so that just say affect your learning process no.
Developmental
process no. Okay.
Once basically a stage bia ni akwala no die or so otimi ye. Although akwala bia e different or develop different stage bia, but then you the basic one I dey need to. So agunta ma akwala nya one ye no anante. Well, aha. Akwala be 6 months. Wo hwani mi di agro so otimi sere. Aha. Inti ebisa sa questions ni nyina akwala bi wo develop kona once wasan atiaba. Aha. Inti omushe ebisa sansem ni nyina even to the school. This questionnaires to the school to find out from teachers and caretakers omushe abofra no almost be go amudi mani ato form ahwe na fe o makeka ni nyina bo.
Ye be ba honum sa conversation because ye person who say our teachers are well trained to identify some of these traits on kwa no say domini Columbia related because teacher bi wo ha what no afa ba no da hwe ni tirim obi wo so a o tietia akola no class obi wo so a o need time masa akola no said that wo can say unya mrema akola na to be hu enema bi wo know how to deal with the teachers they are not experienced enough to be able to understand these things nti be ba hodum ya be dia hosum komo ye pa but e be say me bisa answer na mama test abem no ye mre nti be ne to kaka ni asam afro another time na asam to aso nti say obi wo ho na say bia oye very smarter bi on ya dia otumi ye ni ye pa eno so what are you going to say about that one eno so or your autistic and say eno they are different.
Oh, smartness they bet me about with everybody.
Okay.
Into me label.
Okay.
Autism no. There's one thing and person me draw attention.
Okay.
We say that is a spectrum.
Okay.
When you can say a spectrum a dance.
Okay.
Obia ne na hoden ene miotosim.
Okay.
Into say Kwame autistic Sanya Kwame traits or exhibiting in ano. Akosua any Kwame enyepe.
Okay. Akosua dey be different.
Different.
So also autistic
sir.
Okay.
Eneti.
Okay.
Inti betimi aba say Kwame is smart. Ewo mass.
Okay.
Ebia na akosua adefufro. Inti smartness ni dey betimi aye obia whether autistic and say.
Inti say akosua enye good or math ma me ankasa ni tie wuni dey aba bobo ni tirim sa.
Na so child so hiamwa.
Aha. Ebia wo na wunya the right approach on fan channel there. Okay. Na me ti obi bi so say obi a oye autistic so you obi otumi concentrate e wa de bi super ma de ni tumi ye pa no so no kra wo
that is also one trait with them.
Okay.
Yeah, omo hyper focus and I say hyper fixation.
Okay.
To ni si ade ba ko so a sa ade na anti eba emofra observe sa pattern no. Autistic child no man toys konfeni agura. Toys no obe arrange.
Oh, you're meticulous.
Yes.
Okay.
On feni agro senior or say ye nyina enim se ye didi.
Ola de o betututu no ase no ahihye
obe hihye anasa se car na ni de ho a car senko a. Say insect ho asem nko a. That means obebi some question. So ye ho research. Inti no ema otimi specializing. Ewo.
To say doctors ni say no, omo mutumi specialize, they concentrate on one thing pa. Okay.
And according to psychologists, they are saying that in order to specialize, you need a little bit of autism.
Wow. This is a special quote. In order to specialize,
yes.
you need a little bit of autism. Matthias, we know so what same episode bisa yenuaba.
Yemre ntini ensam no de nka sane esi ebe rane ntino. Ye be twe na but sene no me ye oba no ne hwe ne ma esisi wo ewiase sisi ne ye man Ghana mu na kampese bisa se ana me bisa se on se ema sisi ne ma wo e delay kakra aha ye nyi no udi 30 years kwa na be wo pe hey na ye yam hihie se wa ko wo sebe se ne ya ye kan no se ni ti pese me hu se one autism no any cerebral palsy any Down syndrome no ensonson ye ne te say ananso se oban so nyi na okowo a na odibi ebeba obawu sa sebe ye meya omo sa situations bi mu ana
me started from sonson ye no autism ni cerebral palsy ni Down syndrome ni o share Down syndrome first the physical features ebema won say o nipa we bibi etosin kakra but then eba cerebral palsy enumpemu asem nti bi wo no ma bi ntimi nantepo ana omo nante ye ne nsa entimi entene eni ade but autism no unhu
and physical
and something that you see the facial features
okay
na we who say neti na mum enne ye
okay
ebema we
okay one year no more than the
enti so Down syndrome no na uhu omanim say
uhu omanim no
Stella me share anti me wansi you Down syndrome no autism uhu omanim nye
there be enti sanity e mama metimi ay autistic
but I say me hear pictures here na ye hwe ya ebi mu kola ne bi anim no was special faces na e won
o hwe the ohaya last one ya tro no autism
yeah
we are some out yes say but then who obi anim say we ni de na no odin anase we de emu go kakra obi anim okay by ne no any sooner ye pie no na bema wetimi atre say equia
autistic and that's one autistic
eti o de beto aso na my second question is say my nyi no say na 54 years fo nyina omani abreso mba we bi mu anya nyinse na bi mu so awo eno so mo wo a omo mfa bi ma na obi enchese wunyi na wo a be wo any of this ye meya ye kan okay
enyanyi a wanyi ti na akola ni be autistic
okay
e obi a young person kwa betimi akowo
imposisi akra na wo ho
sani me bi kan no eye adwen no na ehihye kwan foforo so ti betimi aye obi a enye so
woni kwa mpese me bi so me ntwa no say adwen ehye foforo no mfa ne say e bia nka adwen se nka hihye wo na ko hihye wo bi
ana say bia o senka intin we kosi ha
okay
na e bia kosi se
okay
enti no misinformation said am kan no na em say ama kwafon anti autism na see ye say said yenuaba eka no autism no it has to do with the mindset and how it relates to your behavior no enye we didem wo hunam bebia na say we nima ye te say yarefo na bibibia but misinformation na cause enti no said ye kan ye bebo modern ya bobo sa nyama so pa ma obia ti ase ahwefo a mo hwe yen besrem a unima wo so fro obi na ne ntenase na muntie ni ye esan say ba nya careful we be dadaw aka che say wo ba no oye autistic ana wo nya autism wo he nanima wo he ne we nanima ye na say bia ne nan na ne sa na bibia yare we ene ha no so na so na bia na ntisa autism na nkasa de said that expert ne ka che wa ase no enya sa na tie enti ye momode ne ye sua de ne ye na obi ankodada ye ye nua ba gifty ye bre ni ti no ye be end up bien be part 1 enti ye be san fro nya ye part 2 series pass American we have to go about 20 series cry because I know said there are a lot of questions about autism ebetime bisa especially school aspect ni say na ho na me hia me pa because en collaborate safa was school from support teachers because the teachers don't have any clue at all how to deal with these children. Now, was our parents need someone aware no so no my headmaster for some time minim pa said there are teachers who can tell parents now sebi omun shada nya educate and say oba no wa bon pa say ni say na parents are just oh sir and a buno so there and so now you don't have the right approach to tackling the colano the mental situation enti no ye bebo modern na asan to yansa fro na ya to aso enti emrepa mu no asan ba na ya to ankomo no so yo ye beda wase pa so buy Martes enti ene na asem ni nyina no emre ni ti no you said me kan be san frɛ no na ye be kɔ commercial break no ye ba ye ni assemblyman bi so won komo bi di pa ansa no ye ni fire service for so sebunim say ndra me catch am say there's a week long celebration Emma fire service for international firefighters day no there's a week long celebration many omopanyin ba ko so be di nkomo pa wo fidie so na munyama woni e ko nti ye twa ye ba beto aso ye ba sisi a
abusia wo hwe me wako aba ade ba Helios Care Center aha ye treat conditions bi te say obi a wanya spondylosis obi a wachi bramu wachi kasai eye wo ya wontimi nyina so mfa nya adwuma obi a won so de ne sciatica enti ama aye oto ase enti ni tam emuta atwetwon obi nso a ne de ne eye ne kotodwa emu ahodwo enti wontimi nyina so nya adwuma obi nso a ne de no eye ne sisi ananse bia bibi a efa no lumbago ana back pain wachi kase no eye wo ya yie pa ama otini mu ana okon mu kura no a abusia woten ka se ye wo ya obi so a ne de no eye arthritis say ye osteoarthritis say ye rheumatoid gout ne nyina no o de ba Helios Care Center ye behwe na ye yie firi wo so ye was Sankofo bus stop Michelle Camp Road fire numbers e wo screen so na frɛ ye oba ye beboa pa ye firi wo so na enen ye ba behwe the signs and symptoms of spondylosis ohawa etama ye chibremu ye chikase no eho kire no ema ye chikase no eho etochiba enti ema obi oho no mo a onamo a na wachia ana se eta eye ne yayie pa onubu oho no nso a onamo a otimi hu se obere yie anaasɛ ogina wo sɛ wo yɛ adwuma anaasɛ wo yɛ ade a ɔtenka sɛ na chi kasɛ no ɛta ɛyɛ ne ya yie paa abusua de atia ne sɛ wachi kasɛ ebe hyɛ aseɛ ayɛ wo ya enema bi a wo hu no ɛne sɛ ontimi nante sɛ de ya na nka otimi nante kane no obi nso wo no mu a na chi kasɛ no ɛyɛ na emu ɛtae ɛyɛ no titiriti anaasɛ de anka nipa bi a wachi kasɛ etimi yɛ flexible na sɛ wo pɛsɛ wo ku mu a watimi aku mu no obi wo ha wo kase wo nko ne mu a abusua ontimi enko ni mu obi nso wo no mu a sabi wo sɛ ɛba sɛ bi a ɛsɛsɛ wo gya ne nan kora no a ɛyɛ no wɔn te sɛ sabi ɛsɛsɛ wo gya ne nan wo bɛhwɛ a na kyɛ sɛ wo gya ne nan agu ne ho ɛno ane ɛfrɛ ne sɛ losing of sensation na yɛ sɛ ɛkɔba ne saa na kyɛ sɛ atenka sabi sɛ jonso de wo a wobenya no anaasɛ bi a wopɛsɛ wogya wo nan a wobenya no saa atenka no efiri hɔ kɔ wenimu nyinaa ɛyɛ nsɛnkyerɛne a abusua ɛhyɛ aseɛ sɛ ɛba wo so a na kyerɛ sɛ kyerɛ wo sɛ wachi kasɛe no kyemato bi aba ho ɛba ne saa wode bɛba Helios Care Center na yɛahwɛ na yɛyi efiri wo so na obi bisa sɛ spondylosis kura na ɛdeɛ na de ba ɛyɛ nneɛma ahodoɔ bebree ebi ɛne sɛ enyini ɔdasani wonyini eduru baabi a especially yɛma amenom ne yɛn papa no mu a ɔmanyi efiri bɛyɛ sɛ 55 years ɛkɔ no ɛyɛ na bebree no a ɛwɔ saa ɔhaw yi ɛna afei nso obi wɔ hɔnom nso a na adwuma a wɔyɛ anaasɛ bi a emfie bebree nie adwuma a ɔyɛ no ɛyɛ dwumaden wɔne ɛtaa soasoa nneɛma wɔne ɛtaa pagya nneɛma obi wɔ hɔnom a no adwuma a ɔyɛ no yɛ atenaseɛ ɔtenase kyɛ obetumi atenase the whole day yɛ maame no mu ayɛ a motonton adeɛ wɔ dwam mɔkɔla dwam kanehyi agbobolosi dwam ne adeadeɛ mo nso so monyi adu baabi a motaa enya saa spondylosis a yɛka ho asɛm yi anaasɛ taa wɔne a andom taa emfie bebree nie ɔmo nso ɛtaa enya ɛyɛ saa spondylosis a yɛka ho asɛm yi ɛsan sɛ taa no sɛ wonuma eduru baabi a abusua etimi ɛma ɛyɛ nsuo bi ɛwɔ ɛyɛ yɛchi kasɛe no nsuo totrotro bi ɛwɔ baabi a yɛatoatoa nnompe no saa nsuo totrotro no ɛno na ma wɔchi kasɛe no emu ɛyɛ mmerɛ nti ɛkɔba sɛ bi a ɛsɛ sɛ woko asɛ de obroni ka ne sɛ ɛyɛ flexible nti ɛkɔba sɛ ɛsɛ sɛ woko mu a wotumi akoa no saa nsuo no nyinaa no enam cigarette na wanom over the years nti no ɛma saa nsuo no nyinaa bɛsen kɔ nti nsuo no bɛsen kɔ saa ɛma wɔchi kasɛe no ɛhɔ no ɛwo ɛyɛ dry nti ɛyɛ dry na sɛ ɛwo saa na afei wobɛhu sɛ na bushins na ɛhyɛ hɔ no nso na ɛno nso so ɛwewe nti ɛwe a na afei dompe ni dompe ɛdi ahyia ɛkɔba ne saa wɔchi kasɛe no emu bɛyɛ wo ya wɔchi kasɛe no okun mu a wobɛbrɛ wɔchi kasɛe no wogyina wo sɛ wɔyɛ ade a kakra na emu yɛ wo ya nti weenum ne nneɛma a abusua etimi ɛma obi ɛna obi nso ane deɛ no nso ebi ane yɛde wo no sɛ de obroni ɛka ne sɛ genetics nti ebi ana ɛwɔ ɛyɛ na busuam ɛne yɛde awo no na ne nyinaa akyi no deɛ ɛka ne sɛ fabra
a morning show so a morning breeze and a ugusu eshe ofan edi so anase segment a edi so a edi bre no health segment and it is senya na pe wedi kan sua ne ma bebia menim say wo fie a nya wo sua no bisa ho question still ane e be ko so atoa so na ene no ye ba ba hwe nsemu e wo san line so ye san be cheche ne mum kakra bi e bisa ye ho nsem kakra e wo so na ye hu say ye kase ye ran ne series no ye de betoa so na ye nyina no ensem bi a wo yakoma so ne ya adwem no obi ate ne ho ase na yatimi anya the right answers and the right informations na ye there to anamo and intimi nsem no made me health tips no bro no hu say anapɛ no me health tidbits and me de bro no say hydrate and nourish. So start your day with water, no sugary drinks, and prioritize fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Pacho, me sense subium. Me say hydrate and nourish. And anapɛ me de bro no. Start your day with water, not sugary drinks, and prioritize fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Pacho, besa me just also anapa sanema we necessary with the sugar no because obi wa sorry any sugar no cry spiking up the da. Nti ensan fa sugar and drinks no ne nuane no ensan kotoa so na enfa or how embro. And it sorry anapa me say fa insuo no munsuo nepe fruits any vegetables any whole grains no ne dibi na che say energy na we sha we nyina obenya wom enfa sugar and start wanapa e say unnim condition awom e bia wo sorry no say commodity sugar spike ntino you don't need sugary things in the morning how do you break you fast meaning say obehye ne nso na ye di so nti yenko ne yenko fa ye aerobics na ye mra na ye ba ye baba beto so na ansan so ne ye beko no pese wo hu maboafo se ne be ya me ba ya na meto so maboafo ni Jenka natural mineral water any Bitot cleaning services and a Helios care enyina kan any international World Cup can say ye World Cup ye tourist for no ede ema ye eboa ye na kono omo nyina aka ye ho ye international body na oboa obeka ye ho so obeboa ye na afi ye ko World Cup no ye timi akono ni nyina eka ye ho bi ene ti ye nko ni en hwe aerobics na ye mbra.
We're going back into walking right here. Walk, 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 boxer shuffle, guys. Let's go light on those toes. Hip comes forward. You guys ready to punch it out?
Yeah.
Let's go. Punch, punch, right at me, guys. Throw it with some force. Throw it with power, precision. I want you to focus. Punch, punch. Yes, yes. For 4, 3, 2. Back to center right here. Core stays tight. Light on those toes. Bend in those knees. Opposite hip comes up. Punch it forward. Punch it with power. You guys are crushing this. Way to move. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Box yourself right here, guys. Let's find that walk, walk, walk. I'm joining my team. Let's take a little walk, guys. We're gonna go up 4, back 4, okay?
Woo!
In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Up, 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. You can always boost this if you want. 3, 4, and back.
This is where I tell my kids to come with me.
That's right. Come on, kids. Bring the whole family. Get the whole neighborhood. Have them walk with you.
Yep.
Walking's better when we do it together. Up, 2, 3, 4, and back. 2. Let's walk it out right here, guys. And guys, guess what? You just did 1 mile.
Woo! Wow!
This stuff goes fast. 2,000 steps done. 2,000 to go. Now we go to work. Now we go to work right now. Let's pump those arms, guys. We're going to work once it gets tough. Now this comes into play. Just keep on moving. Let's go. Walk, 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 walk. Wide base. Mini squats are coming this way. Mini squat. That's it. Add to punch whenever you're ready. Here we go, guys. Punch. Let it out. Yes. Amazing work. Excellent job. Keep it on going. Yes. Stumbling over my words. Oh man, the heart rate is high. Keep it up. Yep. Feeling in those obliques. Twist a little bit more. Yes. Here's 4. Here's 3. And 2. And 1. Back to that walk, guys. Walk.
Woo,
Walk.
whole body.
Woo. Keep on going, guys. Give yourself a pat on the back. Let's get this momentum. Once we have it, we got to maintain it, all right? Walk, 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 knee lift right here. Knee lift right here. You guys ready to work some obliques, those side abs? Let's just touch that hip right here. Little twist, good, good. Amazing work, guys, keep it up. Almost there. Let's reach up and pull down. Good, good. Drive that knee up. Focus right now. You guys got this, come on. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to walking right here, walk. Amazing work, guys. Hey, keep on walking. If you guys need to take a break at home, take a break. I'm just gonna grab a quick towel, check in on my team. How are we feeling, Nat? We feeling good?
Feeling good.
All right.
Thanks, Tanner.
Keep on walking, Nat. I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
The more we walk, the more we kind of jump up and down. What to do for our bone density?
Yeah, huge for bone health and our joint health when we do this weight-bearing exercise. It doesn't have to be high impact either. You don't have to jump up and down, but just keep moving, bearing that body weight. It is so effective for your heart, bones, and joints.
Perfect. And we think about our future selves, guys. Father Time is always going to pass us by, but we can combat it with simple exercise like walking.
Absolutely.
Walk, 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 walk. Here we go. Side steps here, guys. Out together, out together. We already hit our max speed. We're going to slowly bring those heart rates down and slow down throughout the rest of this workout. Okay, so we already hit that mountain peak. Now we're coming down. Here we go. Sit low. Yes, yes. We're still going to work though. Arms are coming. Open and close. That's it. Perfect. Step out wider. Let's go doubles right here, Joy. Let's go. Double. Double here. Woo. Double here. Good, guys. Let's reach and pull here. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Adding the skater. Good. See how much room you can take up. I want you going wall to wall in your living room. I want you taking up space. I want you loud and proud. You're exactly where you need to be right now. Just focus on the present. Let everything else go. Just move. Just move. Doing your future self a favor right now, guys. Keep on moving. Here's 4. Here's 3. 2. And 1. Good work, guys. Walk it out. I'm joining my team again. Let's go up 4, back 4, all right? Woo! In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Up, 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. Go work, guys. Keep it up. 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3. Last one. Let's go. Up, 2, 3, 4, and back. Amazing work, guys. Combos are coming. Let's take a second. Deep inhale through our nose. Let it all out. Control those heart rates. Don't let them control you. Kicks are coming. In 4, 3, 2. Just start with kicks here. Kick, 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 kick. Opposite arm reach. Amazing. We're gonna go 4 kicks into 4 knee lifts. I know you got this. Here we go, guys. Here's 4 kicks. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1 knee lift. Yes, yes. 3 and 4. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift, lift, lift. Kicks here. Kick, 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 kick. Knee, knee, knee. Last round. Here we go. Kick, 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 kick. 4 knees. Knee, knee, knee. Amazing, guys. Walk it out. Wide base. Stick with me. Kickbacks are coming. This leg. Kick back. Hands on hips. Let's go arms down and pull up. Ready, guys? On me. Here we go. Pull, pull. That's it. All muscles in motion right now, especially that posterior chain from our glutes and hamstrings up to our back and shoulders. Working it all right now. Good work. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep the legs going. Right towards me. Reach and pull. Amazing, guys. Way to move. Reach and pull on the way back, leading with those elbows, squeezing those back muscles. That's it. Here's 4, 3, 2. Keep the legs going. Hands are up. Pulling down. Here we go. Pull, pull. Yes, guys. Amazing work. Keep that core tight. Good work, guys. Amazing. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it out here. How we feeling, team? We feeling good?
We're feeding into the Hasina and a pencil. So, the room I knew what treats the womb, na ebeyeshi. enche ye bia na de bia yesu wo awia ehye yen but enne se de wi mu ayefe no aye de eni ti wakata ho a menu se wasori ekenya ho se na be ya omugya no ebedi afusane yie ewo mu eni ti na napei ye hyase ne nya hoho kese be cheche yensemi ewo ye mofra bi a ye din bi da omo so se bi a autistic anase autism no ye behwe ye to aso sabre be pese ye kan nsem bi wo mu a ye hwe nsem a ye wo ye communities ana ye family ye wo ye nipa su ye communication ni mu na ye kan nsem bi anase ye bisa nsem bi eni ti no me pese ye hwe na ye yi san nsem no ye yi ye ho ano na ye yi free ho no mo eni ti ye obonu be ka se bi a myth conceptions about autism se bia na afi na odi wa fidie na to ha enti kakra metimi ne wa hyase ne se anapa yesua se autism enye yare enye se bia se de ye ka no oba bia nyi wadi 50 wadi se ye kwa de ye young na obi di 30 a ne yeso some be wo autistic children pasa na no ye be hunu nyina se enye sa na tie enye age bia wadi na emom eye condition bia eba na enye yare nso ipanse enne wote ase se autism anase akola na ba na be fe na autistic child because ye huni traits ni bi woni ho no enye yare de hia ne se wo be call yare sabia ntemmom bibia ni na doctors ebe chechew na ne na ye kan na pe ni se senka ye system no ye so good a enka be hu se obi fa ye funu pe ebia obe call hospital na onu ankasa de akukuduro akobisa questions but aha no wo hwe movie mpo na sabi ebia ye mai bi wo mu kra be ka cho se movie a wo hwe e de oha bebra oda chi o wan hwe ya na wakọ ubi ana yese wunyinsen a enhwe niema ti sei efise wo hwe a oba na ewo yemu no pacho ni nyina anye nokre yetimi kan kase ye nuanom na omoye short no ye onyempo a ense se woni omo kasa chese oman na yetimu no yetimi de ya dwefu fa niema ho na yaka na bibia ye huhu esan se information a ye wo no eye ketua bi anase ye ni bi kra ye wonkofo bebira omu ni information bia obibi ho na so asem si a omu no mutimi chi omu adwen na omu de ato obi tirim omu de poboni bi ato obi tina chese ha enkrofo no intana pay pese me bisa say ana ye nhwe say so ka say vaccines because say COVID-19 ba ye si enkowo vaccines ensem ma nipa kan wo the myth that was surrounding a lot of the vaccines na yekwa kowo no chese misconceptions eniema na enkrofo kan wo ho no enamane sunti ebi anwo ebi se yebe wu ntem ye twa ya wo so yebe wu chese meanwhile enye sa na asem ne tie eninti ne ye hwe autism na wotwe mu nyina na ne kosi next week no ye de ye autism week no me pese ye hwe na ebi sa ye ho se so vaccines ya ye wo no senya myth ni wo abrabo ni wo especially ye mamu ase no so eye no krese bia unyim mpo na wo mpane bia vaccines bia ebe mada ache wo be wo a wo be wo autism nkwala na autistic children na so se unyim na bia bibinti doctor na wo hwe na oye guy ni na onim ne ye na wo hwe say okay nyin se na bia edu ne metimi ama injection we no so wo bia eno wo bia betimi ade kwala na be wo no yare bisa enye yare nti enkasa yare tibia no e de abra enkwala na de tie ni se dabi esanse autism enye yare na emom eye adwemu eniema enye yare ene yenka nche obi ampo se wa bodam because yama ye hu se mental health no egu ahodro ye nyina na me last week catch na me sense sibio anapa ye maami kra be kan o se onipa bia ye nam no ye mental issues no e vary obia ne de so ye ti ase aha obia nam ho ne sebe onye papa saa o wo hwese na nkofo hye suit ni ade ebu ha wo se a ukote nkofo okuna be ko se cars pan apake a omo hye suit esi for mokuna we hu sampa obia ne de a ode nam ode anya ma ya no ode nyame ase eni cha na pe yesua se autism 1 enye yare na emo ya ti ase se ni oba ni fa yafunu na mi bi say question bi say so say yemfa ne say e bi adwen no se adwen ne form a ena eho no ekoto ekoba bi fufuro wanka say touch mampo bi so say mi bi say autism no yenti ase yi a na mi bi say ne say nti say yemfa ne say adwen no na ye ka ho asem say ko a na ko b a ena no kire say ekoba bi a eno ko ye na enye wrong because o say eno so twetia ko form wo ho eti enye say ye wrong but osanche mu say me question am no kan say emom ne yemfa ne say entin na ewo adwem na ese toatoa no bia na nka ese toako a na ekotoako b eno ani asem no se ade nka ese ko a na ko b nti odintin ena ye adwem mu ntin na ode ye mfato ho say adwem ne form wo yafunu ni mu no ese se nka eko a na se ko b a eno na ebeba na ebewo akola na ne su ene ne ban no eye foforo enchese oyarefo because enye yare eno enchese wabodam dabi ono so be special child said ya won so ye special child sana obi abeye patoyate ase eni te fi na ekọ no enkohu obi ba a sebi wawo na owo traits of autism na enkoka se oyarefo mpacho ye mwana stigmatization e wo Ghana ha wo yare ahodo nyina ho no ye nyimfiri ho ye kase no minimpa se unimobi a ne bayare bia ohyedem minimobi a oye obatan a okọ oye market woman sese no ne ba na nyia ma okọ adwuma mpo e so lucky akola no ko market ko ton ade because wan konso a obi ani ho obo an tise wutie me akola na se wabu ne nsa obe 14 15 years eni tise wutie me na se kan wakoma so be bu obi otisa mpacho wetimi afrɛ me 020 754 7096 pacho be the condition be to say me wa kola bi o hyedem sisi na ne maame no oyo batan owo ye pe na papa ni dwane ye if you say ontimi ntena ho eno dwane ojama oba no e be ka cho say akoko ni bi ani wa onam abehu se nkola ewo ne ho eni say obuwa sa abofra anytime bia say social media handles na abehwe me na abo me sew me wo abofra wadi 14 to 15 years oba a wabu ne nsa ba ne maame ne ekodwa so oni obi a ohye no if say pontem ni point no ya taage no say yeti ase aha nti ogya ne to dem no akwa kodi dwa se ne be yo betimi anya aduane etimi atop pad etimi atop atade be hye ne be eti se kan akoma se obeboa maame no na ono so ntimi hya no nyini pom free dem na ye mpo bi mua ne dia me so me se number ne ye 020 754 7096 patcho frɛ na ye ni uni komo na ye ma unhu maame no na tibia nim no emwa bi apese ode bua no na ya to aso meni so be yetinyame hia etimi to aso na me bisa wo se obi so send message bisa me se nti no autism no ya kyase no yeguso ebe cheche mo te se obi enti the question no o de ba ebe kire wase o se nti no eye bad parenting na ede autism ne ba na because o se bebe ono won saa na ya ma na hu se bia bad parenting na me say maame ni nyinsen na bad parenting ana no no be nyinsen na wawo na yantiti ni yie nti ono akọwo akola bia oye autistic akola nti e be ka say bad parenting ana pacho debi enye bad parenting enye se waka che oba se onda ha na wanda nti no na waba be yare onyi waba yare sa ana po se ye tete wo no ye tia wanti nti unyi na akọwo na so debi ya che se ya adwemu ade adwen no se che se ko enti na ekọ adwen ni mu se ko and ekọ bi a ye benya special children like that pacho se yeti ase se ne ampo nyinsen ba ko ye bo ekọ wo twins a ebi mutimi identical twins na ebi mu nso mo ye twins pa nso mo ni mu nse ba ko se ye nim se ba ko no omo se ne koda wumbu ba ko nim na che se omo da wumbu nim no omo da pa bi placenta ba ko ma na che se omo be se ananso se obi ada ne baby a che se de omo nya identical na se omo anda baby faako se yeti ase me nkomu sana me kasa me tenten nti na pe ye hwe autism de ma me nka ye hwe autism no ma ye hwe ho ba be de ye mfato ho se ho identical de omo da faako omo nsen sana tie etimpacho de di kan se autism enye yare na mu adwene form no na ne kase ekọ ha na omo so special children eni tina ne awo bi omo wo bi no wo animienu wo hwene wo aso bibia nipa wo no omo wo just that they become so special say omo here odo ni more attention obi so say can or say autistic children intellectually disabled there be ade ma obi ye disabled me can me meche disabled there tie but the ma obi be ye disabled ne say bia say ohia akonya ye special obetina so na onya say what disabled no from otina na akonya na ehia no it say ha na otana koma na akonya bia ema na nye comfortable there what disabled ntino eno no enkan say bia akola ye autistic na oye intellectually debi obetimi aboa no na se na pamame ne kura cheche no se twice mpo na ade be ma na ono so na adwenya me dia ma no na odi onyaye no otimi hyehyɛ toys na adwen kyerɛ ne sɛ on hyehyɛ nti ono so betimi ahyehyɛ omo special enema a yɛde kyerɛ wɔm ebia yɛ kyerɛ wɔm sɛ de omo nye bees omo nye nema bebree obetimi ayɛ ɛne nti no yɛ kasa sɛ intellectually no or yɛ disabled a entesa because ono so de obetimi ayɛ no na adwen be ma na yɛ mpacho eti ase aha eti wo ade sa question ne ba yɛ no ɛno no ɛna ne edi hɔ no or can autistic children become independent adults? Yes. Say yet it's a colabia, and it's so benny obey, but just that omono, your special needs children intino, obe buano, none the direction be a obe because someone in Yama say on Fendi, I go now say direction we no qua, a say buano, it's obetimi, and this said ya new mudding and kitan, and funny say, Akola wa no na dream a year straight, say bia. Ono de need to be for me year and I say course said you say kono no ono kwa one of it in kola bremu a oba be nyi independent da see ati ase aha nti no nche say bia we anya tibia kakra bi nti no ese say kono say enkono sa ono so eba be nyi abeye because ya bo ne fit in kola bremu ya che ne nyom to onim team oni bibia ye ene ti beboa no ene nti no said ye ka se na wotwi eye autistic week and I say autism week no ye be ye ne kakra na obia ate ase no ti se ne ye be ya ne increasing and I say ye be eso be ba form no ye nyina ye be hu emre na ye de ye adwuma ni ntina na peme pese me ne obesi ase me ne se kakra me de brawi o de aka ne anapa no sua ne ho emfa nso ahun so ka kire obi na nyame ya adoma o cha anapa nso tena se ne san to aso ne enko ya nima ne ehu se autism no enye yare na se wunua bia na obi wu bia obenya odo na odi ama no yada ya boafo nyina ase eye Biton Cleaning Services ene Helios Care Center Jenka Natural Mineral Water and a New Nations from say tourism you know omika dina na almost seme am so omomboa me and it is na meka no omo travel and tours New Nation Travel and Tours a omoboa na World Cup no yetimi akobi no yada omo nyina ase se omaso ye mu na yedi dwumadie abro nyame bo a yeto aso bibia be hye kwan so pepepe.
also the Tema Regional Fire Station in Greater Accra to tell the story of these brave men who got injured while battling heroically in the line of duty. In the service, they are known as the bravest men who survived horrific blazes and lived to tell the account, but with lifelong scars. Just like the rest of us, a fireman's day begins like any other normal day, with the hope to do what one does best. Without knowing when an emergency call may come through, our firemen and their buddies get ready for a possible rescue mission. They arm themselves in their turnout gear, boots, trousers, jacket, gloves and helmet. Now, the team is ready to step out. While we wait for what the day would shape out to be, I try to get to know these men a bit better. Hoped that having a day with these men will make me understand the nature of their job better. I was shocked at a point when the firemen narrated how they were involved in an accident and their recovery process. The firemen also recounted a gas explosion at the Ghana Household Utensils Manufacturing Company, GUMCO, a household utilities manufacturing company popularly known as Chinese at Sekondi Takoradi in the Western region on May 9, 2017 that left more than 100 people injured. The explosion, which occurred at about 7 a.m. on Tuesday, led to a 4-hour traffic jam in the Twin City. The tanker carrying 30,000 tons of liquefied petroleum gas was offloading into 2 giant LPG receptacles in the yard when it started leaking profusely. This led to a fire which caused the tanker to break into 2. The firemen told the crew they came to work hoping to close peacefully and return to their families. But they never made it back home that day. In fact, some of them rather found themselves in the hospital.
As we were about to try to organize, all we heard was the sound. Boom! Then I can see my crewmen, everybody scattered. Someone in the gutter. So in fact, I fell in the gutter. I don't know what happened, but I found myself in the gutter. Through the waves of the explosion, it was serious. Everybody was hit badly. All that I remember that I was in the Gapo hospital.
The GS that we are wearing, they are all on fire. I have to be tearing my dresses off. They started rolling on the ground so that I may put the fire off. So after that, then one doctor came and sat beside me, said I should talk late for him to hear. And the doctor said, my voice has started changing, but if they keep me here for 2 hours, I'll die. So they have to make provision and fly me to the nearest ICU center. So after 5 days before I realized that, where am I? I'm at the hospital. Where is he? They say, oh no, this is what happened to you, calm down. I stayed there, they started doing the peeling of the blisters and other, because I had multiple bends. Almost about 50% of my body bent. I bent my face, my back, my limbs, my legs. The lucky I made is that I couldn't get the bend at this area, at where my tummy is, like it should be west. I received treatment over there for 93 days in ICU. Intensive care. I was hanged, both my legs and I couldn't lie at my back, because when you lie on the saw too, it doesn't heal. Honestly speaking, it is not easy. Sometimes you go to the dressing shed, you get to your tent, you tell the person, master, please go. Because what you are feeling in your body, and that kind of painkillers, the drugs that they've been giving you to, it's not small drug. They've been giving Petidin, Tramadol, and morphine. Then diclofenac, 750. Petidin 100 before I can do dressing. When they start my dressing from 8, they finish sometime 2 p.m. They took another part of my thigh to build my ear. Now my ear have been built to my skull, so they are now going to remove the ear from the skull. Now they will be doing implants that will let the hair also grow back.
In the process of laying the length of hose, no, me hose our appliance no say me ko lay na ASO Samsung. G hose ne say me ko yi another one embrand. Me di hose ne man na me tell say me ko yi another one aban me dan me china me say sound be boom ewo mechi dia me hu ya ne say mframa bia abɔ me. It moved me from baby amigine eko somewhere where the car is like a bomb. Into me when the crowd above me, son. Then I heard a lot of people shouting, "Radi Jimmy, Radi Jimmy." The bomb me called Toho. Into me Toho na me share na. Your duty driver no so at the former or crow. Na me say Sadia me so me crow akaneso. So your crow na me who said me has say how if you na HDM me da ho say me nkobio. The eye na dey wu kra me. I quite remember say you could do hospital hono. Blisters in the form area no. Omo be fire and one after the other. Okwa na omo dey ghost abo. I think say Savlon. No omo dey afa ukro na ni so awa ukro na ni mu nia. So then you see say the first layer skin eko na ka white. It was too much.
Tanka no explode you know. Osuna esevu manimu nti me pie na me hu ye say me sanu mienu de ahia matale no so ahina mom machi no de na me hye ina you be on inside me overall inside nti machi no de anhye nti me nsamienu na mano na ehye prepare sa na ka bia mfa road no so nti afia kwanta house bia na che say the dead bodies akoba bi na. With
the injuries, some were scarred for life. They tell us that their deformity affected their families, as some family members had to quit their jobs to take care of them. The news team spoke to a wife and a mother of two of the victims in the Gumko gas explosion.
Obenu munsu ajo ofre ne ntini ba ne sa no so omo kire say 3 days bia wo se ye ba hospital ne be dress ikuru no ti ampara 3 days ne eko 3 days ne eko dress ikuru no no wo mu wi a su obesu je so okoma ne so kakra no di napi nti yawo de efa bi mu mi kura kire ne nsa 6 months mi dwale ne 6 months mi ma na duani di 6 months chese bibia obeye bia jesemia ti mami gya madwuma ne to na me hwe na naja nti ne nsa no ekọ no mu yi ba na gina ne nsa ha no nintin no nyina asosore agina nti wo mu kan se wo de ne bekọ kwalebu akoye ni surgery mpanifo ne so ne tembia na wo mu ba ha wo ba besra no wo be se de ne wotie enuro ni ya chiro nure ma ya hospital anya ketwa sibra beto na wo se skani wo se yakobo besia ne de abeto
no kware sa mi koduru afian kwanta na mi hu san ni ameba ne da no na yesu ene eya onkoa mi yiniti ene ne yafun kwa na omo amba ne ba bia ya baneji obedi dia tisam titi hye nanum na hu se mememba na omo brankasa na omo ko dressing room de ende yenka na ya yam hyehyɛ na ndri omo chro na ekoto ni sister oniska kra na okobo besia na de akoto ndri kopim se receipt no beko ansa sika no aba right take
Awefo ya sign abebiwa chese morning show no no an yeguso a yeyi ekire bo nse bibia konkan se de wose ekono na bibia edu ye business segment no em se nde business ni de ye firefighters nko a esanse ye wo week long celebration a ye firefighters omuso omudi je omunipa this week entine emudi hihye bebre atokwan ma enyama ekoso pa na muso munim se LATV de ye ni fire service department and agency na Ghana ye ni oban da hwebom pa bibia omu ye bia nya fato ye ho se ye be omu number 1 voice chese ye be propel omu messages ni edema omu ye nyama papa omu ye mu to akwan mu nya ye be ya mu na chese bibia akonkan eno antina anopei ye dedicate ye business segment edema ye firefighters wa Ghana National Fire Service omu ya week long celebration wo de be International Firefighters Day celebrations one sem na make no International Firefighters Day na mo say na ye the video bi ato screen so na mo hwe enyama ye officers no omo fam wo adwuma na omo ye no mo say ebi wa ha na very serious but I call them the bravest of men on say enipa bebre wo ha omutumi enkohia eja yeti ewia so kwa na ewia boy kwa na ye complain say na ewia ya na ohwia ye shimi o anso we mu ye nipa omutumi face eja ankasa na niama omu femu no in the bid to kill the fire and take out fire from our communities, you know. They go through a lot pa but they are still brave. They fall sick, they get burnt, and then they still come back to continue ejumana omoya say oh my Ghana who don't and omoya the omoya nentino and pay the nije pa say ye ni omo hwebom chese ye ni omo ebedi nkomo pa na yenya omopanyin bako pa wabe oni ebe edi nkomo wa ahoma no so na chese ye na nkomo no ache ne ekoso efa omo week long celebration na mema backstage for space kakra na omo dia friend na chese yetumi na edi nkomo na ntine ye be hwe videos ni bi na yehunya fire service na exactly what they are going through in the course of their duties so na chese oba ahoma no so na chese ye na bonkomo am say yes wa ba ahoma so nti we de yebebo ni toto ni na bonkomo yewura michiawo number 1 boss Mr. Yezu pacha apon when want to say
everybody that more dey kwache ye ho ye
the radio sepa say anope waji pene so ni be di nkomo efamo International Firefighters Day week long celebration no nyamisha bebre any Ghana National Fire Service for nyina wa mo hwe anope nyamisha mo pa na yewura anope ye pese edi nkomo efamo week long celebration no na ansa na ye be sha se ni pese o chire amanfo ni yahwefo nyina exactly what the International Firefighters Day no is all about. Wait my brief history bia kebe de pa
yo mecha woni washafo ni mutefo na see a International Firefighters Day adibia starting from Australia emra na some of the firefighters are mukudu Australia akoye bibia bibia e friend of wildfires no eta isisi pa say just tanya ya eta to forest areas ni mama iti omo bia no omo eduja no you be a friend of wind direction na most of the time eta affecting firefighting in case of from an airborne say bia uja no so many directions fa it me ekona we share baby fa kuna say it na starting boss ntino send na ekoye presentation na ejano kono omo try some beaches jano wedumo but when direction change here no okofa other part ma ejano esa ndo eyesa nkofo no nti omo efim nti that was on the 4th of May na yeshano the person I did say also during the Roman age so also the firefighting started St. Philip's so also no on the 4th of May and say the regimented the Roman firefighting group no and now you will say a very significant day. A band say firefighting, say it was you celebrity air firefighters a war across the countries and I said the world. Now, 4th of May, no, say a da. You'd be see war at their kind. You know, almost I said a cracker. In 2016, 2017, more and Ghana so yeah the a gym yesterday say ye di a day. Every 4th of May, piano, a quiet a da. It is one year that kind what do one crack is see war within Ghana say any amanina a number just shemu won't me try and I won't a weird anyone for info a cobano say a friend say what do one abrabunina to was a won't bet me action now almost me abo mine who buy say a japade ne nkwa omabo who buy no sankofoni nyina no yetimi e de hwe e de kai won mostly no say a bedru say time a dru say bu ho na omo ewie omo adwuma kra no mkwa homjemu a da no ye pin ba ko e ka say okọ retirement no so okọ hospital na doctor shen your shen na pomidi o say he should stop smoking na one just smoking na ebe your friend say obe wutam no ka say on so your friend say smoking mu crampo da not to talk of smoking crampo no bisa say no oye dey adwuma no chere say oye fire officer no fire officer na okom gym no so okay then probably no na say the smoke inhalation during the time you know minimum be so GBC fire in the late 90s no also smoke inhalation you know amasisiano were paralyzing the night ama otimi and tekura bim doctor say you know sankofoni nyina omode omo enkwa etuwo ehwe say ombetimi agi oman no this do say nyan we use it as an opportunity say we celebrate them na fe yasan so akai omo sacrifices omo ye no won so ehwe won kwa ewo eye friend say we mu no na ehwe ne akai sankofoni nyina obaga na say there have been instances people have been injured ewo ejemu Tamahasi meaning nipa beya babe 8 who are still in active service ena ujashishemu on etim private recently crampo bako echo friends edumja right on the from the ladder now all but down now no all sleepy out of them those can who but some of these people who have been injuries ni plan those plan works ujashishemu aye correspond no thank you we use the opportunity to celebrate them. It is day no they see what as now that say you bet me a kai or sacrifice in the cataloging with so many activities. Now this year no from that's what they say. You see an attack on firefighters and equipment, you know, an assault on firefighters and equipment, you know, and an attack on national security. Yeah. Now, okay, this time no more. Akoya say the brain na incident fast service and a juma year yedi no almost shouldn't tears into certain means the bana say respond to an incident say much and I say more mantem and into no say almost to abo. So far, let me my bottom for Abasu because for a very long time, you won't be a water region. When the region starts from Ada, often your friends are done so go for bridge no so no. Okay. Eba bedru, eba fadodoa, eba bedru Ubanungwasi a China junction mo a fast printers who nyina ka the tema regional okay. Now, so for some long while, but in other parts of the country, Accra, say you know, you won't be Asante region especially, and also has been another hub of attacks. You see, my baby component, a bit more decided say a band of fire service crowd, say your corner say Ubimu attack here. those places no campo, if you campo is about say on blacklist, they will never respond to any emergency at those places. No, but you know, we need to just scale up community engagement. You know, yes, how best I bet meaning more akasa. Okay, the program outline yeah for the entire week now. It is tailored towards the community and also ensuring say yebema almost menya ntiase ewo yen enwumadia yedimo. Enti yesate nra Monday no. The Monday no near say because we want to respect the fallen heroes, you know, you lower the flags to half mast. And only near we will say not more show more channel so no. We are lowering the flag to half mast. Now the coming to half mast no, yeah, say that space between the flag and the apex of the pole no, we are appreciating their sacrifice above all other, and their memories will always be in our minds. Lower flags as a symbolism in remembrance of all the other friends. It's me a sacrifice of Mumbreno. Nothing, the hoist friends and display of your banners across the various communities, maybe vantage points be. Then what again we are now there, your friends and run here and say, and run we went on a community engagement. Okay. It's not community engagement. No, what we are doing is we are having engagement with a community. You know, church or say a banner say a jaduma and your responsibility. Sir. You see, imagine say your friends to an emergency scene. Now car is doing on person open up and start really so. The more quiet, what me and say, to Africa can they do it? It's definitely no on the map to do a first response every day. Yeah. Two, over a quiet a boy and so a quiet so most of our roads so any papa. You can't see sooner. The youngest vehicle that I can say is about 15 years. Car audience so branch a crowd or fire service more. I did it about 15 years. But we use this times 3 of the international standard. No, we are still making do with it. It is for us to even respond. Now, air blocking. Those human and one against the SCD preventing a response time. No. Even distance from one fire station to the other. Most of the time, we go say community engagements and also advocacy. They say Mosi police station money, Mosi hospital money. But I've never heard say the community is even advocating say most of the fire station money. You see in Japan, but we don't even think about how to even get the fire station within our community. Which means the fire stations are wide apart. Until the day development also the fire station is responding to that place no. Very fresh and far. Imagine say maybe to say literally almost fire. Now I was almost a child that is as far as your friends say almost me a respond. Wow. Coming from the western region. Imagine say obi Shama now all a friend say all this towards this the some of these villages there. They are fast developing acquire mining communities now. All those places should have even had fire stations intermittently between, but the response time no very long. And it is hard because when you are to everyone once a yet me respond now with all these challenges now yet never people who don't know where we are coming from or what even caused the delay. Okay. Or we can push you up and front them. Okay, say on fire service number for us. Somebody will be mentioning 999 666. Numbers that are not even relevant to Ghana National Fire Service. I hope you can say move for 10 men and move for you because only a from dread and a mumma. See, our even a course no come how early the call. Some people will want to even use their own strength, any thinking to do the firefighting. The time after actually in some way, you know, that's what official fast and social one. Imagine the time I always stay on all the year. It's a fair general, we not I didn't do the purpose of the agent. Almost for a company, see a bar. That be a bit okay, I'm not going to say general started but only say it will be on fire. Imagine there was a fire that was happening in Ashama area. Okay. And the HM, then offer say, if they be added at somebody I knew, no offer say, it's that. I want to depend on who came with an offering now. And then that vicinity I had an offering, but I don't want to come on who you know. But hey, me who say Jabia Tahasi. Until I called the control room and said, maybe I said, I'm going to report to Jabisa. I'm sure I'm going to report to before I asked them test. We should dispatch an appliance.
Yeah.
You see, you will say, no, your car, they don't even know the circumstances. Then they start attacking the farming.
Yeah.
It is properties that are going, it is lives that are at stake. Obi, everyone obi a trap room. It's all preventing and say, how are we going to what? To fight the fire? How are we going to save the person who is trapped in the in that blaze? No. Yeah. Say a banisa, a more a friend say a young so every away so say imagine a business. I obedient the jeopardy I Akoshim. More the surroundings more say a started. Instead of you to have called the fire service, people are taking photographs for social media likes. Into taking pictures for social media likes, no. How would we be able to save that property? Yeah. That property na echo in the drains, you know. Even our economic turn around because because we have not we have lost that property you know. Taxes no and minimum taxes here so it be too poor. So Oman to bring a taxes not to developers so a bit more saying amenities I was saying Kenya health side I think it's new question Yenya a bit more corner a bit me at see a bit my yare who do a bit me abba and this in health issues it is going to affect you and I. So obi so ejapadia so ahye and I say ebi won so on so sani pa no so when ya e friend say sika obetimi start up some will venture into other social vices they say ebi are robberies ebi mba call into just asem isi eno so no ebe ha oman no isi so wo ye baba bo as a service wo ye mo ye baba bo no na say if you want to attack us then you are what you are creating a gap there because I'm so on our security as a nation. Yes, and it's say attacks no should stop. No mass attacks na the end cause more negative attacks also because it's not the fault of the fire service there. A general your report you respond. You respond your friends we will respond in our numbers and Ebana say even say car no crampona ben crampo enya djuma crampona we call the nearest station to respond to the incident na etimi ababoy
Yewra Yezu yatipa we dey what church any mambe bebre what mo challenges mo difficulties ni nyama ekoso wo mo service nim na chese yensu yatipa yate wasepa chese attacks on the firefighters no completely not needed at all. I mean, it's not supposed to be so. And you know, minim said that we to jano. After phone na eti. Yensu ye be koso aya bo hu de Europa ma omo hu. Na ye be person camera pemu no ubeba studio na nka yetumi anya time education akoso pa na ense enne de ye sheda nyimre bebre enti no ye be person ka be che mo line up for the week no. Enyama aka esem ye ka ho. Say waka first one we on Monday no and say nras muko media you know rounds no into and I could see Friday and then I was listening so more.
And I speak no yeah say yeah yeah open the day from open the ya bubu was say omo we FSM efie any fast be a ben bia no obetimi alcohol equipment di adwuma e be display obetimi ehu enema ye yusu enema FSM e dia etimi ka ho maye na adwuma ye in terms of send ye adwuma no obi be say modus operandi no send ye sifa adwuma efa no wo bisa question bia na o betimi eden e de inchechemu na etimi e de amount you know and then at the hot from anopaya starting from the 8 one ekokosi mfase be 4 o'clock here officially on the phone those in yemani na no de ewo ho a yeti bi abugba no nti se obi ko any function of your choice ade bi to adwin so bia betimi ebisa another thing Thursday you be say want to have a route match.
Okay.
The route match no you best start FE motorway fire station. Do na friend China Mall e wa shama no.
Yeah.
On the yesterday ya nantia fa kwan so ikita placards display ye numbers fire service no ye wo say offer ye emergency line na placards na ebe wo so enema ye ya ema eja etimi eba ye betimi edit wa placards no eso na area amongst ya fire officers no want to have that bond amongst ourselves no na etimi ahwe na at least amateur the teamwork na promoting ni we a ye be share what Tema Sports Stadium na ya ye games kakra amongst ya kasa ye hu na and I'm say Friday for feeding into the Friday no yes and did you maybe that Saturday Monday ni momo the 4th of May climax no and no ye here you be share the original headquarters na afei yet me a solemn service be ye be in kaye ama won wetim and won enam adwuma no so ntino o epremu na ya appreciate even the 7 officers in Mpono wo bo ho no yetimi understand kofoni na afei so ye wo 12 o'clock ye wo ye say bibia ye find the sounding of the siren I don't know across the world about 12 the paper almost all appliances all ye find say niam nyina e wo siren nyina no ye boni nyina just as a remembrance or as a symbolic appreciation for firefighters
sound of
but the media the telephone numbers obetimi afre no first national emergency lines no obetimi afre 192 and I say 112 and 112 ofra anytime you have a Fabian e be call to the fire service but near you say o ta afre 112 and 192 now e call tamale zimo ho bibia afla bibia wo bia no fra ta 112 no eko ye national emergency center no eno no ni na ye baby ba ko pe nti da ma ofra e na sometimes no course no etimi eden ebitimi eko in waiting kakra but unya local number na eben wo na eno no ebitimi aboa eno precious incident ni sa local lines no so nti Tema region ye dey 0303 202 554 0303 202 554 offer a better original control room na no so no ye almost wait me control the station session Tema nyina ase
yo yera enti siren ebebo 12 o'clock no eno na mo friend sound off na
sounding of the siren patwa no
oh okay and ye behwe na yenso ye tia na yenso ye ni mo edi nkita ho pa we de ye beda wase pa se wagimra wa be cheche nyama bebre efa modwumadi amudi no e wo man Ghana mu enti no se da mekan ni mepa mu ni be frɛ no abasidio na nka education akwaso pa na chese amafo nyina ho edwuma amudi pa ni enti enye se omtwetwa mo na mu na omamukwan mamutum ye edwuma ni ye na minim se mutenda asem ya okay na nanse minim se enka na ya retool mu na minim se sela mo issues kra wo mo cars no ne nkeka ho ntino ye bepe me na chese wa ba na be cheche ne ma be na ye huni eko
tender de ne de ye ho subject matter ni so na se ne waka no emrepa mu no ye betimi yetinkwam kwa de ye beba na ye ne mu abedi nkita ho
sa ye da wase pa so wagime oni akasa no pe ye chiechia wonu upanyufo nyina no o staff nyina che obia mo ye ma mo happy International Firefighters week celebration. Why? Munji money pa. Okay. And you better kase bio. Ayofo mwa suma mate ne yewura yezu edia to edwa anope chese wo chese fire service for week long celebration na ekoso omoye no. Their focus is on the fact that ye etimemufo no tembia na ye twentwa munemu ebia muntini ase de ntia car na be se bedum gya no amantem anase issues bia wo face ante bia ensuo kura ni car ne keka ho no road ho kwan access nyama bi ntumi nkoye mo ntumi ndu destination intern keka ho no wa cheche na nyina se osi ye take sade man nyina into account ne yen sori ne ye didi o matem ne ye bo mo ne keka ho na esa na on be pa ba na nyeso mo pa ba because yan ye course ye gya no na fe we number be solve problem ma na chese ye ne omukunto kwa enya de papa ntino sada maka ne be pemre pa na ya manaba studio na chese be cheche ne ma bebre na yenso ye de sua de wom ntino na ye discussion ye ne pese ye nya efa firefighters for eno celebration no na abeto dwa ye be call kwhwe ye currency exchange rates no any commodity prices no quickly ye ba nya ye beto aso say omuguso omu di hujuma ewo backstage na chese ye dia tudwa 19 no sela meda yewura yezu asepa se odi sa information nyina abre na meda na se so na mede nchia kese so kwa ma won what divisional command nyina won nyina on ya de pa so omu so omu di juma pa ho no ti de okan na no pa chese eba ne tema sa issues no they don't really face those issues if you are down on ma de ba no they don't get to face that issues as nipa no anyone kuntokwa mu assault o ne kaka ho no omu theme ni kire say when you assault a fire officer you are abusing or you are assaulting public safety. You are actually creating a problem for public safety. Public so here safety pa eje bia ehye no e be affect ye nyina nya wonko a ntino mo kwan no mutumi de dwuma ne ye wan mo Accra e de ko other regions no ye record this kind of assault nyina won mo won de asem be jai sa nyama ne nyina na chese omuso ma form ntuma pa fra no ma edwuma ma enso aboa ye nyina ye betimi akohwe ye currency exchange rates and commodity prices na ye ba ne abeto aso ye ba sisia. Yo, ahwefo yebeda obi bia se moaje mrepa ene muni ahwe abompa ewo LTV morning breeze show no so na se kese pa enkoma your sponsors nyina se your sponsors they na me pese ma test an kase chia ma because on the special way bia otumi di anyone bon komo pa ma bibia konka ma test ma your sponsors enti ye ni kakra ansa na ya wrap up
we dey ansa na be wrap ma sponsors no hi no me se me ma me baba penny happy birthday pa just okona niwe ti fini kunu Kwame Mr. Kwame Semenyo eni ye nyina klenam ka fi ye nyina yesi ye ma no happy birthday Mrs. Louisa ama Semenyo awo Virginia America memu nyame shao na said ya nema akone rade ma ne nkosa na akomaso ade no dia ye nim ne enim nya nyina embrel ye nyina ye do from Masi Audrey Obrempom Monica eni ye nyina yesi nyame shabaye man oh eni mi team no ye nyina ye say ya chia wo say de omo say enye kwasa o salt ase ne ti wan ti ase a mesa chechum we de mi say wutie eni ti no omo say enye kwasa ti ye hu bibi ye nyina say happy birthday rode ma wunyi na hu onananom na wa ho odimu live long and prosper ya kan say we na afa de nchia kese ne na ase emma ye aboafo mo so ya sena de bia no ye timbetena fidie so na ye nu edidwuma ye Helios Care Center amacho se omo sankofo Michelle Camp Road de so bebia wo fi bebia udu sankofo a obetimi akọ na omasho afen so Janka natural mineral water me say ensu a wonom a unya typhoid bia ene to penso da birthday parties and parties bia anniversaries weddings funerals bibia and be see officer na efiempo na wo bombenya bianom no Janka natural mineral water afi be taught cleaning services me say omo ne adwumaku e wo sese ya so pese wo fie wo office be bia wo bia no yesiesie ho na ho te nwan ma wo dia hwehwe be taught cleaning services chair kwan na frɛ wo na bibia enye fine afei susu new nation travel and tour
sa pepe
say world cup yi so pese wo bi nku ade a enhwe akiri wo de bra ome bibia ma pepefe na wo so watimi akɔhwe ani so ade na waba ye de na sinyina e de ma wo
yo na ayefo enne yenya videos bi every Adenta news site zone 5 or unse na se yedi hu enkomo kakra e wa ha say because of gates na omonye ye ni ntinu nsenso to na chese utu nan kwa nye ye kura na this is an evidence because anope insu ato na yenya evidence a ebe say de kire obia na ohun se asema ye kan wa say nye botirimpo bi na ye wa say na ye kire mu se asema eda ho no ntina asem nyima na ye ni didi nkomo na contractor baako on na no ye ni didi nkomo no mu se ensem mo kan nyina no mo dia no mo hwe na chese mo di hu dwuma na won ti won so on to me because over said that anything enya asem papa kura o hwe video ya we ya bibia ni pate kra ha say Adenta news site zone 5 o hwe bibia ni pate and bibia dan said that dan si nsuo ma we utu nan a utu nan si sa de we mu a se ansuo na fa wa nkwa na minima de besi we cheti we de enya asem papa kura ye shada video we na chese mo amoti honum nyina especially in penyifo mo ho no
block ekwan ni because o hwese road ni tiase eden ya ni we a block road no
sa e wo se penyifo hwe sa nyama nyina wo hwe enua ya si mfimfim ga em se
electric poles
ni nyina nsuo ya amene no nsuo ko dua asise esuso a enche na ebu na chese light no kwa munya bi kura bi okura enan ene si nsuo mu sa no enya asem papa kura chese we sefem enti empenyefo yesremu a empenyefo amo Adenta news site zone 5 yesremu a mundi hu dwuma pa ma timemfo so hu se
Regina omo odin bi a wo se mpese wo de obebo so but em say no ho asem na asi o
flooding
flooding area because na na asi wo no odin
the
list na just say what flooding
very serious yeah esrem empenyefo pa MP MCE assemblyman mo amo no so em say na no ye ni assemblyman de kasa no to omo fo se ya omo so munyaja sa polity na mutututu go around basa no ni nyina aka
so mo fa beans sisi ho
yo eti no ni nyina ye nkambom ni enye the right thing na chese oman no emfa ne ntuma pa emfra na on a lighter note no skeleton story no with the information brem no mahu patcho family photo shoot of the day no to o ma skeleton na o ma kuntokwa ma bones ni nyina fly no nti we skeleton na men kuntokwa skeletons don't fight we are skeleton men kuntokwa edi ebe ntia me be kan ma kire no ehun de ntia skeleton omu ni spine skeleton spineless skeleton oni akuma wo skeleton oni akuma and a skeleton oni skin until nothing gets under the skin bonika says something is getting under your skin na say bibi show before how ma person o react skeleton yes sir afi so skeleton or you too bony to fight we asem sebe pa ti wa wo ti ase no nyame hia so wa ti ase wa wo nti ase so pepenyin bi de bisa no no nkyerɛw na hu ne ekɔ esan sɛ asumdwe ene ehwe owi awiase afa na nyina ye mpɛ wo bia ye pa asumdwe pa ya ka ne sa na kyɛ ye di dwumade no aba ewe ya ne sa ye bɛda obi bia sesɛ mo de mafidie ato ha se a mo ne ehwebɔ mu ase wɔn ne ye bɔ nkomo assemblyman Yewura Farouk Ajete na ye fire officer DO Yezu ni wonwa ye ni wonbon komo nyina Yewura ye nua ba ye maame ye sister ya de nyina gifty ono so obeka ye won ase obe kyerɛkyerɛ nyama efa autism ho ono so ye na se pa se ne oni abe program no echina ye be san ba ne di na papa abetu akwema mo na kyese won ne ekɔ ye da mo ase pa ani hwɛ mo hwɛ anopai ye be san hia china